Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eva, and this is the Sunday angel card reading for the week of November the 9th to 15th, 16th. Hang on, let me check the calendar. I don't know why I always do this. November the 8th to the 14th. Thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I come on here every Sunday to do a weekly angel card reading, and on Wednesdays I come on and do midweek in your face motivation. So I have to say, for those of you that have been following me faithfully, I've kind of been MIA for the last 7 weeks. It's been a really long time since the last video I did, and I have a million really, really good excuses, but I have been really busy. I moved from Mexico to Guatemala. My son was in Mexico with me for 3 weeks, and we were just so busy, and my whole life was just chaos and upside down, and I just simply just didn't come on. So I'm really sorry about that. We're back anyway, and we are going to carry on with the angel card readings, the Sunday angel card readings. Um, I don't think I have any announcements to make this time. So, we're just going to get right on with the reading. I've already shuffled, I've already chosen the decks, I've already shuffled the cards, I've already chosen the cards. So I'm going to go ahead and start the reading for you guys now. I chose two decks today. The first deck I chose for you is the butterfly deck because I feel like, so the butterfly is all about transformation, moving into the next phase of life, thinking about changing things, shedding an old layer to emerge into a beautiful butterfly, right? So that's why I chose this. And I also chose the messages from your angels deck I just pulled one card from this deck. I just felt called to pull that deck. I'm not sure why, but I did. So without further ado, your first card is motivation. And I know for some of us, motivation has been at an all-time low. It's the end of the year for those of you in America, and even maybe some of the people around the world. The whole election thing has been kind of sucking the life out of everybody. I think everybody's been feeling kind of really heavy energy, not so much negative energy, just heavy and almost maybe borderline depressed. And I use the word depressed so loosely, but just sad, like a grief, sorrow, low energy, feeling kind of drained. So I chose so the motivation card came up, and we're going to read that card for you now. Do you love my new background? Isn't this gorgeous? I love it. So I have to tell you a funny story before I read the card. Stick with me here. I did actually try to do an angel card reading here in my new house in Guatemala a couple of Sundays ago. And I was just having a really, really frustrating time. And I tried doing it in the evening, and the lighting was bad and everything was just off, and I couldn't find a good spot. So I realized that I need to get the angel card reading videos done in the daytime when I have great daylight. So anyway, this is my new background. I have like a little jungle out my window, so it's pretty awesome. Let's get to the card. You drew this card because your motivation is changing, and what once interested you doesn't anymore. And what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities. This card indicates that this is a pattern, that this pattern is stressful for you. Yet, by facing the pattern, you are empowered to both understand and heal it. There's a need to deal with the boredom that sets in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to a desire for drama, to stir up excitement and variety. In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying why your motivation has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, or which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. So who does this card speak to? It definitely speaks to me. I've had a complete major upheaval in my life in the last couple of weeks, and I'll talk about that in another video. But So what happened to me, I'm just going to give you a little sort of Reader's Digest snippet. What happened to me completely made me stop and look at my life and my work online and the purpose that I was serving. And I think it opened my eyes to realize that change is inevitable. It's time for me to take a different course. What I was doing was no longer serving me and it was burning me out. And the universe just pulled the plug on it and said, you know what, Eva, we're done. You're done this. We're done all of this stuff. I'm going to pull the plug on you. I need you to refocus. I need you to dig back deep into what sets your heart on fire and what brings you joy and what gets you excited to get out of bed in the morning. And that I wasn't feeling that anymore. Not to say that I don't love what I do, because I do love what I do, but sometimes you get burnt out from doing it for so long, so hard, you just get burnt out. So that's what happened to me. So this card, motivation to change, if you're feeling burnt out, if something's not working, if you're feeling bored, it's time to, rethink, regroup, refocus, and move on to the next. Try something else. That's a pretty powerful card, actually. Your next card is changing your mind. Look at that butterfly. I just love that butterfly. I think it's gorgeous. Changing your mind. One moment. This card means that you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little bit more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for all of us. Changing your mind. Yeah, and I change my mind a million times a day because I'm a Libra and I never know what I want half the time. So changing your mind is not a bad thing. And I don't want you to take the message from the card as a bad thing. But when you're making decisions, and actually this is kind of funny, this is really ironic because as a Libra, I'm the last person in the world to be giving advice about making decisions because we have such a hard time making decisions. But when you are changing your mind or making a decision about something, the card is just telling you to just think things through. Like think about all the situations that are going to happen, everything that's going to happen around this change. That's all the card is asking you to do. Just think through it and do a little bit of research before you decide on another course of action that might not be the best, or it might, maybe it might hurt somebody, or it might hurt you. So just pay attention to that. That's all that card means, changing your mind. And your last card is new exercise program, which I have done. So I started going back to the gym this week because I was starting to feel all gross and fat and icky and lazy because all I do is sit on a computer for like 10 hours a day. And then when I'm done that, then I go plop my fat ass over on the couch and I watch Game of Thrones or Ozark or some other mindless show. So that's all I do. So I started a new exercise program. I went back to the gym. I started very, very small, little weights. Walking to the gym takes me 15 minutes. I walk back from the gym. That's another 15 minutes. I got 30 minutes of cardio in, which feels really good. And just doing light little weights. And lucky for me, or I should say fortunate enough for me, I don't like to use the word luck too much. The gym is really, really affordable here where I live now in Guatemala. So if you can't afford to go to the gym, you don't have to pay for a gym membership. And a lot of people think that, oh, I can't go to the gym, I can't afford it, it's too expensive. You can work out at home. Those are all just bullshit excuses. You can easily work out at home. YouTube has amazing, amazing free videos. Free. They're all free videos to watch. But your Team Body Project is an amazing YouTube channel. Go find some free exercise videos on YouTube and you can exercise at home. Let me finish. You've likely already heard this divinely guided message. It's time to make a change with your exercise program. This may mean you simply stop exercising if you're sedentary. Most likely, though, it's a sign for you to change your fitness regimen so that it suits your current lifestyle. Notice the first thought that comes to your mind about changing your workout routines, and your answer will be there for you. One thing's for sure, you're being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find enjoyable and stimulating. As a result, you'll look forward to exercising and you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and flow of new ideas, along with all the other well-known health benefits. So, in keeping with the butterfly deck, all these cards indicate change, motivation. It's time to, whatever is causing you boredom, whatever is causing you to be sedentary, if you will, or lack um, motivation. It's time to switch focus. It's time to change your mind about what isn't working and start finding things that are working. Start finding things that bring you joy and new exercise regime. It's time to get either back to the gym, turn on some YouTube videos, go do whatever you got to do. But it's time to start moving. It's time to start exercising. The card that I chose from the messages from your angels deck was, the angel is Chantal. She's so pretty. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Hello, it's a Chantal. Yeah, I'm all about that. All about love. Libras love love. You have been hungering for more romance and passion, and your prayer is answered. I am a romance angel, and I'm here to help you. New love is on its way to you, and you can open the door to this new romance by opening your heart. The more that you welcome new love in with open arms, the more romance will come your way. This also means that you must express yourself romantically toward your partner. Be candid about your feelings and intentions. Be playful. And most of all, be openly loving with your partner as a way of encouraging the flow of romance to return to you. I will give you guidance along the way, and it may involve action that seems unrelated to romantic love, yet you will know it is me who encourages you to join a gym, enroll in an evening class, or meet, for example. My trademark characteristic is that I create a very strong feeling in your heart, and then I surround it with warmth like I'm giving you a big hug. I love that. The more that you follow my guidance, the faster the romance will be delivered to you. Oh, I really, really liked this week's reading. So that's what's going on for you guys this week. Change is in the air. Change your direction, change your fitness program, change your focus on what you've been doing. Maybe it's time to shift gears and do something else that makes you happy and brings you joy and doesn't burn you out. That's all I got for you guys for this week. I hope you enjoyed this week's message. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you feel called to do so, you can hit the share button as well. Like, comment down below. I love you guys. And please don't forget, I have a really super powerful message for this week's motivation in your face. Midweek in your face motivation coming up Wednesday. I have a really, really crazy story to share with you. Really crazy story to share with you, and a really powerful message. So don't forget to come back, tune into that, hit the notifications alert so you don't miss that one. I love you guys, and I will catch you all back here on Wednesday. Bye for now.